Okay, so picture this. Yeah, you're maybe exploring some of the quieter spots in Prince George County, Maryland, deep in the woods, and you hear something, not just, twigs snapping, something else, like a scream, or maybe a really low growl, a sound that just feels wrong, like no human should make it. We're not just talking campfire stories here, are we? This is the Goatman legend.
That's exactly right. And I mean, when you hear the description, half man, half goat,
yeah,
complete nightmare, well, it grabs you. It's instantly chilling. So today we're going to really dig into this, not just what they say the Goatman is, but maybe more importantly, why. Why has this specific local Maryland story stuck around so long? And why is it still so genuinely terrifying for people? We want to explore what makes these kinds of tales take root, how they keep haunting us for, decades.
And it really has been decades. Some of the first whispers, the first reports, they go way back. The 1950s, people saying it lurks out there, deep in the woods. Places like Fletchertown Road come up a lot. So yeah, for a lot of folks nearby, it feels like more than just a story. It feels present.
Which brings up something really interesting about how these myths get started. Because the Goatman, it seems to have two sort of main origin stories. Compelling ones, too.
Yeah.
So on one side, you've got this idea of a science experiment gone bad, horribly wrong. Some preacher escaped from a lab, maybe the Beltsville Agricultural Research Center nearby. That gets mentioned. And that taps right into our modern fears, doesn't it? About science we can't control.
Oh, absolutely. Like Frankenstein or, even current anxieties about AI or genetic stuff. Creating something you can't uncreate. That loss of control. It's a powerful horror trope.
It really is. But then the other main theory kind of swings completely the other way, suggesting something much older, maybe even demonic or some kind of ancient entity.
Right. So it's that classic split, isn't it? Either it's cutting edge science gone wrong or it's ancient primal evil. Why do legends often have these two kinds of competing explanations?
Well, I think it speaks to how we try to make sense of things we just can't explain.
Yeah.
When something truly weird happens, we reach for explanations, either something scientific sounding, even if it's twisted science, or we lean towards the supernatural, forces beyond us. It's like we need some kind of framework, even a scary one, to understand the chaos. And what really gives the Goatman legend its teeth, its chilling power, are the real world things people connect to it.
Yeah, this is where it gets properly disturbing because it's not just a creature feature story. It gets tangled up with real fear, real reports that change how people feel about their own backyards almost. You hear stories, for instance, about people actually disappearing out in those woods, and even darker stuff like pets being found, mutilated, especially dogs. It's grim. Now, whether any of that is actually the Goatman, well, that uncertainty is part of what keeps the fear alive, right?
Yeah, exactly right. The things nobody can explain, they get pinned on the monster. And suddenly, the legend isn't just a story anymore. It has this tangible, really awful dimension. Think about it, a missing person, a harmed animal, already tragic, but connected to a local monster, it becomes something else entirely. It feeds that human need, maybe, to find a single scary cause for different frightening events. It turns the Goatman from just a boogeyman into this potent force shaping how people feel and act locally. The power isn't just the creature itself, it's how the story becomes a sort of container for all our anxieties. Got the wild, the dark, what might be lurking just out of sight.
Okay, so we've got the Goatman from the woods of Prince George County, Maryland. Born from stories that range from, some kind of freaky science experiment to maybe an ancient evil. And its reputation is cemented by these truly horrible reports, people vanishing, pets harmed, things that even if you can't prove the link, get blamed on it. It really does make you question how belief works and how fear takes hold in a community.
It absolutely does. And what's kind of amazing, really, is that still today, nobody's ever been able to say definitively, nope, the Goatman isn't real. There's no proof it doesn't exist. So think about that. A mystery like this, unsolved for decades, what does that do to a place, to the people there? When a local legend just persists, and there's no hard evidence to shut it down, that lingering uncertainty, the fact you can't just wave it away, that's a huge part of its power. It's why it keeps its grip, that chilling hold on our imagination. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? About all the things we can't quite explain and how they shape the world around us.